We're going to prosecute this to the fullest extent we can criminally.
Tough talk tonight from Lakewood's mayor after the city files criminal charges in connection with last month's parking garage collapse at an apartment complex.
This afternoon, the city filed charges against the corporation that owns Marine Towers West, the apartment's management company, and a construction company that the city says was working on the garage before that collapse.
News 5 investigator Scott Knoll has the latest tonight from Lakewood.
Those criminal charges accuse the three companies of failing to get the required permits for work being done on this garage before that collapse here 2 weeks ago. Marine Towers LLC, Burton Carroll Management, and Atlas Masonry and Restoration all facing fourth-degree misdemeanor charges tonight after Lakewood's mayor says the companies failed to get the required permit for work being done on the apartment's parking garage December 23rd.
We have a permit process for a reason. It's to make sure that any work being done in a structure is the proper work, and we have inspectors on site to make sure that the work is done properly.
Mayor Megan George says the city is still investigating what caused the second floor of the parking garage to come crashing down out of the lower level that morning. Miraculously, no one was hurt, but the mayor says damage expected to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Multiple residents tell us crews were working in the garage for several days before the collapse, one even taking a picture of exposed rebar in a support column the night before it happened.
Half of that rebar wasn't actually anchored into anything, and so it wasn't doing anything as a load-bearing device whatsoever.
In a statement, the chief operating officer of Burton Carroll, the company that manages the apartments, telling News 5 investigators in part, "We fully support and welcome the city of Lakewood's thorough investigation into this matter," and that Marine Towers West, including the garage, has always been in full compliance with all city inspections. Adding, any contract we enter into clearly requires that the contractor pull all necessary permits as required by law. Claims likely now headed to court.
I think it's important. It sends a message. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars in property damage. We're talking about all of our regional partners who came in to make sure that no one was in there. It's important that we investigate this thoroughly and that we prosecute them to the furthest extent that we can.
The maximum penalties for a fourth-degree misdemeanor are 30 days in jail and a $250 fine. But tonight, Lakewood's mayor says the criminal investigation into what happened here continues. In Lakewood, I'm News 5 investigator Scott Knoll.